entire infantry battle erupting right in the alleyway here. French just hiding behind their Logi as just GLs and RPGs full auto. Russians start to advance up the alleyway here, just pushing this Logi. French just strewn across, and there it is. There's the BTR. BTR with the flank to mop it up. Finally redeems itself. And that is a squad-wide French just obliterated at the crossroads. Hey guys, MoiDawg here, and today we've got another episode of Eye in the Sky where we take a look at a game of squad from the top down. And this one we have the French up against the Russians on Duenza. Yes, this is a special edition of Eye in the Sky with a modded map and faction event brought to you by Tactical Collective. I was fortunate enough to join their event last week where they showcased not just the French faction mod, which you may have seen over the past year or so, but also showcasing the map Duenza, which is a city in Mali, Africa. This is the very first representation of Africa in squad, and I've got to say, for a modded map, it is awesome. It has a huge playable area. Kind of reminds me if you took the good ideas that Sumari had but made it a little bit wider. The play areas are a little bit better. The urban combat is fun. We also have plenty of outskirt areas for flanking around for vehicles, for actual vehicle on vehicle combat. And as you can see later on, this had probably one of the best Fury moments I have ever seen in squad. Seriously, I have a little sneak peek down in this trailer here, but oh my goodness, mind blown. These are the moments I live for squad, and the fact that we got it on a modded map with a modded faction, oh, it was perfection. I hope you guys liked the video, and if you do and want to check out some of this stuff for yourself, I've included all the links to the mods down in the description below, as well as a link to the Tactical Collective Discord who made the mod. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and drop me a comment below with a map, faction, or game mode you'd like to see in the next one. And don't forget to check out the live streams over at twitch.tv/MoiDawg, where I stream every weekday. Additionally, if I'm not uploading a video, I'm actually streaming on YouTube as well, where this was actually first casted. So if you were part of the live streams, then you got to check it out first. But that's enough for me. Enjoy this modded squad gameplay, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace. All right, Eye in the Sky, and this is Duenza. Duenza RAS V1. Yes, this is an African modded map. We are on board with the French, and let's double check what type of French we are. The French Army, the 12th Corsair Regiment. I don't know. Can I? Cuirassier is my American way of pronouncing it. The Corsair Regiment, and we are up against the Russians on Duenza, new African map from the French mod. Additionally, although we can't see it because we'll be doing some Eye in the Sky with it, but there's also like a squad overhaul mod. They've reduced a little bit of the ICO, so that might affect some of the infantry gameplay. So should be a good map, should be a good game either way. The French, they have some Renault Logi trucks, transport truck, a VAB, which is kind of like a TAP V, a VAB open top with a 50 cal, VAB with the remote weapon system 50 cal, a VBCI, which is kind of like their LAV BTR variant, the Leclerc. We got the French tank in action, which would be awesome, and then a Puma helicopter. Russians have the Mi-8 HIP in 5 minutes, T-72 in 10 minutes, 2 BTRs, Tiger with the cord system, and then a couple Logis themselves. So the French, let's see their rollout here. Duenza. All of these maps, they aren't all sandstormy, but this is going to, what did they need? One Logi? I'm not quite sure what's going on with this, our command chat here. Command's trying to say only somebody bring a Logi or something. I'm not quite sure. We'll see how it goes. I am liking the chatter. Will be interesting. This is a French event. Thank you again for Tactical Collective, who are the makers of the mod, but who also set up the event for us. And here we go. This is the Duenza outskirts, and this is the VOB. Kind of like a TAP V with the 50 cal, and then this is the Renault. And someone just blew up, I think, outside the map. Yep, this Logi went outside the map. That is the map border, and that is a bummer.
Squad 6, what happened to you?
Squad 6 literally just imploded.
6, what happened? Maybe out of map.
Yep, definitely out of map there. And here you go. But look at the character models. I do like the uniform. So this is the, I think this is the still French. Do they have the HKs or FAMASs? I think this is the FAMAS variant. So there's two versions of the French. Oh, actually, we can check it here. They do have the FAMASs, yep. So there's a France 2010 version and also a France 2020 version. The French 2010 has the FAMAS as the primary. The French 2020 has the HK416. So kind of cool seeing different versions of the faction. Depending on the time frame, you also have the UN, which we have had an eye in the sky on this channel before, with the white vehicles and blue helmets. And he's leaving his little buddy here. But so Douenza as a map, you have kind of outskirts. They're the French main. Oh, we didn't even go through points. Okay, we have bus station, mosque, school, all the way over to fortified farm, and then Dirbana village.
Par contre, si c'est là, t'as vite phobé parce que ça va te tomber sur la gueule. Ce que tu peux faire, tu mets 2 fobs parce qu'on a perdu la 6.
I don't speak French, but I heard fob. I heard fob. I think he wants a fob. I think they're trying to plan a fob. There is going to be some French comms here. Tactical Collective. I'm on like 250 ping. So apologize if we get any lag here. But there's going to be some French spoken. Oh, there you go. Douenza. This is where we are. Nice.
Beau boulot. On a l'objectif.
Boobaloo. Bus station is secured. Off to mosque now.
Squad 6, I need you to go south, please.
And Russian Tiger coming down right over the bridge. He might have seen, I don't know what this, he is twirling. I don't know, the French, he was breakdancing instead of firing his anti-tank. I'm not quite sure what that was all about, but hey, that'll do it. A little breakdance instead of firing his AT. And unfortunately, Honix also going down behind him. And hold on a second, the French are actually getting surrounded here. Russian BTR flanking around. And he is going to be able to tear right through this infantry. Infantry will turn this on right here. Look at all the blue. Oh, he's dismounted. I love it. You love to see it. Infantry working with the BTR. We have a full mechanized drop here. Infantry running out, and hold on a second. Indy's the Frenchy Red Wolf off to Ghost Player's left. I don't think they were able to drop any. Oh, here you go. BTR opening up. Oh, AT flies right over the BTR, nearly hits us in the face. And grenade takes out 2 Russians. The French opening up. BTR goes to flank around, leaving his infantry in the dust, actually. And that's a bit rough. RPG frag round goes on the other side of the market. BTR is completely bailing out of this. I'm not sure they were even hit. Oh my goodness. He absolutely does not care about his infantry at all. Are you kidding? Oh my god, French Rouliard gets blown up, and talk about just leaving them out to dry. The Russians hot drop, and the BTR says, nope, not my problem. Gets out of there, and an entire Russian squad absolutely deleted. Infantry by the French just holding the line. Wow. You gotta feel bad if you're that Russian squad right now. You had the drop and just completely abandoned by your BTR. And now you have Avicii in that Tiger who had engaged. Oh, and what a shot. That was a great shot. The Vob, French Vob, pushing that Tiger and actually pins right through with that 50 cal right through the armor. Kills Avicii and knocks it. There you go. Russia taking 2 big quick L's in quick succession. One on the east side losing a Tiger, and another infantry squad just getting erased on the objective, or not even on the objective. They're just in the town. I think this is Douenza proper. But look at this infantry fight. We're going to keep these outlines on for you guys because this is going to be very difficult to see with the sandstorm raging. Oh, there you go. French mines. Seb73 digging up the mines. And look at the French mines. I mean, look at that. Everybody in the world says, you know what, let's make our mines circular. And the French say, you know what, it needs to look a little bit more like a baguette. Maybe like a croissant. Well, let's get it, you know, a little different. Good old croissant mines going down the entrance of the compound. And that might be good for that BTR who should be nearby. That BTR has completely bounced, I think. That is a full Russian Logi off to the left side of the screen. Keep the outlines on. And there you go. The FAMAS trying to do work. Gets one Russian, but the AK takes him out. Infantry falling back towards his Logi. You can see they're trying to get around. Entire infantry squad now dismounting. Big BTR. Hold on a second. We're going to see if this BTR can redeem himself. Hero and Jules de Goyev. I'm going to just try to pronounce names French. Even if they're not French, I feel like I have to try pronouncing it French. Pour la prochaine map. For the next map, we are going dark. Oh, there's a night map. I forgot. Ooh, there's a night vision, a night mod. BTR. I'm not sure if he sees it, but there is a Russian squad. Center of your screen, right through the dust. You can see that it looks like they're rearming off that VOB. I'm not sure if he's going to see it. Oh, and you got infantry also moving left to right. There's also that Renault Logi. I wonder what he's waiting for, to be honest. BTR, please. You need to do something, buddy. There you go. Right on cue. Lighten up the Renault. And Logi pops. And let's see if he swaps to the VOB. Not yet. The VOB. Oh, VOB is out. No, that's a Logi, actually. Logi going way up north, and I'm not quite sure where he's going to go, but we're going to let the BTR do BTR things. Oh, and hold on a second, actually. Hold on a second. Never mind. We're going to go Logi, mano y mano. Where's the Logi? Got to be quick. There it is. Logi on the north side. That's the French Logi. Logi right in front of our screen. That's the Russian Logi. Entire infantry battle erupting right in the alleyway here. French just hiding behind their Logi as just GLs and RPGs full auto. Russians start to advance up the alleyway here, just pushing this Logi. French just strewn across, and there it is. There's the BTR. BTR with the flank to mop it up. Finally redeems itself. And that is a squad wipe. French just obliterated at the crossroads. And there's some drive smoke. Just to put the underlined bold exclamation mark on that ambush. There you go. French absolutely deleted. And I think that is, they're setting up, this was an attack fob, and that is that's a tough position to lose. So since we're not too familiar about where the objectives are actually on this map, since this is a brand new modded map, Squad 2, which we just saw take out the French squad, they are just, we'll turn this on. See these rectangular prisms? This is the objective area that's called School. So School is just a hop, skip, and a jump away from the Russian fob. Radio going down. You see that hourglass figure right in the center of your screen, that red hourglass. And we have the Hab with Major Disappointment coming up. And hold on a second. Another BTR. Might be the same BTR, actually. There's still a lot of infantry fighting, but they're not fighting on the objectives. Infantry now getting wrecked by Hero and Joe de Guave, knocking out Svinal with that BTR autocannon. But here you go. Infantry. This is the Russian infantry off our right. The red wave pushing into the blue. And this VOB is going to try to pull off some defense. There's just going to be a whole bunch of infantry. This isn't an objective. What they're actually doing right now is fighting over the main area of the city. They're kind of feeling, if you control this city on the south side, then you can actually push into school for free. Honestly, this feels more of like a ticket grind, infantry grind fest here. Just all on the outskirts, you see Omega Astra, Pterodactyl, Redcoat, all on the south side. It's just such an infantry grind, whereas Squad 2, they have the right idea. They're going to set that attack fob really just a few hundred meters away, but 300 or 400 meters, and they don't have to worry about this grind fest. It's literally just one infantry squad for the French holding off 2 or 3 Russian squads right now because of their positioning. Seb, 73, taking shots against your mom's clamp. Jesus Christ. Really? Come on.
You need to communicate.
All right. Russian. Keeping the French pinned around the corner there. But that's what we're saying this here. We can see the map. I know you guys are going to complain about watching the map, but look at how much space the Russians, they have a lot of space to work to, but then they get to this city block that we're at right now, and they just get stuck. Redcoat, Pterodactyl, Varsi pushing in. They might see, is it Rizmo? Redcoat saw his leg, trying to take a little pot shot. Oh! Redcoat! Oh no! The flank from the 50 cal. Redcoat and Pterodactyl just get eaten up by the VOB. Holding that angle, and what a flank. This is what we're talking about. It's just an infantry grind. Tombstone and Saffron might get Dat Boy, and he does! Dat Boy can't cross. Infantry blocking the way, and then the VOB just cutting them down as they try to push in. And we have to see... Oh, this is... As fun as this is important. All right? This is one lone Frenchman against an entire Russian squad and a BTR, and he's the only one defending the objective right now. Look at look at this. Gomez, Cookie Rat, Slorgs, Enzo, Major Disappointment, Hacks. They're all just pushing in. Not a single person outside of Foster 1-1. Oh no, Foster. Whatever happens, man. You did good. You were on the points. That's all we could have asked for. There you go. Knocks out one. Goes full auto. He's going to be trapped in this building. He's going out. He gets Enzo. Oh, he trades with Enzo. Oh, good effort, though. And the Hab is going to be overrun. Double checking. And yes, it is. Not a single Frenchman in sight. They're all down in the playground that is the south side of the city. And it is going to be a full cap right now. BTR coming in to mop it up. You might get spawns on the rally, but Big Country, he's going to squash that. So rally is squashed. Big Country with the final nail in the coffin for school. And I'm trying to see, do we even have any bigger assets? The tank should be coming up here soon. The Leclerc is ready. I'm not seeing the tank actually on the field. Is the... Oh, the Leclerc's out here, actually. The Leclerc... Okay, hold on a second. For my own sanity, guys, just for my own sanity, we're going to go take a look at Leclerc.
Go back to school.
So, Fortified Farm... I know I don't... I know we haven't been looking at Fortified Farm, but this was actually... Fortify, I don't know, can they cap it? School completely ignored by the defensive point. Attack it's almost like each side they're doing it to themselves. One side is defending, or one side isn't defending. One side is just attacking. The double neutral school. I'm not sure if they can cap it in time. It might be a double neutral, but we're gonna go take a look at the Claire, because just for my own sanity, I need to see this tank, because if we don't see it and it goes down, then you guys are gonna also complain about me. The fact that you guys complain about the map, I get, but the one thing I can control is actually looking at the Leclerc and actually seeing it in an eye in the sky before it blows up. Y'all would be really pissed at me if we didn't see the French tank. And there's nothing over here. Fort Farm is going to go down. There's one little tiger, but that's it. School, looks like the radio is going down. Honestly, you know what? The Russians, they actually might be out of this. Oh, and here it is, guys. Here it is. The beautiful Leclerc. That's a really cool looking model, too.
Hey, Squad Flap, can you pick?
I mean, Squad just needs more, you know, more factions, more vehicles like this. It's just cool. I think if we had like a vehicle overhaul as well, I mean, that would be awesome. Some people have wanted stuff kind of like War Thunder. I don't know if that's going to be like a little too much, but I mean, it's just a beautiful looking tank. Beautiful. All right. So back on the objective. So the French have double neutraled. Fort Farm is down. Russia has no way to actually get back in this. You see one little Avicii with his Tiger. The French, I think there's still a whole bunch of Russians. We're gonna fly back over there. A bunch of Russians on the south side. Luckily, the French do have. Oh, the VOB might be wrecked here by the BTR. The VOB might be able to do. No evasive. BTR absolutely smokes him. But the school push. I'm going to just guess that the infantry from the south side defense that weren't actually playing the objective, I think they're actually going to be able to push back onto school. If you just get 3 infantry to push in, you'll start capping. So, oh my goodness. No, there is so much. Look at all the red. Look at all the red. It's going to be tough. It's not impossible, but right now, the French, even though Russia is all over the objective, there are still a few French players on the south side of Squad. And compared to Fort Farm, there's not a single Russian. So, honestly, as long as the French do not lose this hab, Micah just spawned in the hab. If they don't lose this hab, they should be able to spawn in and push. You're going to need like a map asset, like a command call in. You need something to root them out here, because that is a lot of Russians on the objective.
Of the enemy tank or audio?
Yeah, not the tank, but we have the BTR on school, and we need backup.
They're about to see the Russian T-72 down here as well. This is an anti-tank squad. And, ooh, honestly.
No, that's way too risky for us. You're going to have to wait for
French
the
anti-tank squad pushing up to the rocks here. And just around the corner, down the, not even bend, down the road, you have that T-72 just lumbering in. And I'm not sure if T-72 spotted him just yet. Oh, they're here in the tracks. Waiting in the bushes. T-72 needs to be careful. You have a lot of friendly infantry if you're Russia. Just north up this road. Kind of behind us off camera. But you do not know. This is a really narrow spot to try to push. T-72 starting to back up a bit. I think he's realizing this might be dangerous. And there it is! I don't know what he said, but I think one of them was a swear word in French. Main cannon goes off and knocks out another Frenchman behind us. And that is... He's got a long way. He got 300 meters or so for Micah to push all the way down. And T-72 is going to push around. You're not, unfortunately. Oh, they did mark enemy tank here. So the Leclerc should push up, and he actually might pop out and then take out this Logi. Squad 7. Okay, place your bets, guys. We have a Squad 7. This is a Russian Logi. They're coming in. Oh, no. The worst thing you can do in Squad. The Logi next to the radio. Squad 7 Russia. They're dropping a radio. They're dropping a fob. They're going to run in towards the point, and they're going to see this radio because of the Logi. Cardinal mistake. You're going to lose your Logi. You're going to lose your fob. That's, what, 25 tickets, and then you're going to lose Fort Farm. That is going to be a huge loss. And with that Russian push, they might even take Fort Farm, which then allows the infantry on school here that we're watching to push and recap as well. So T-72 pushing out on the west side. Now you're having...
We're going to take back school.
It's all on the Russians here. We have our rectangular prisms. Nils, Dr. Hacks, major disappointment. And we also got Varsi on the right side. They have to hold this. If the French get in here, they're going to start capping back. It's just a matter of time. Coming around the corner. Oh my goodness, full autos runs out. Runs out of ammo. Only kills one. Medic has time to swap to his primary and takes him out. Unbelievable. Well, that's, you need to be a little bit more controlled than whatever that was. Russians are able to hold, but just barely. And some airstrike coming in. Not quite sure where that was. I didn't see... Oh, they called a bomb actually on the objective, and it looks like they missed. Missed the HAB. Is that a Raphael? I'm blanking on what the command strikes are. But they have... I think they have like an actual bomb, and then they have... Oh! No way. And the Russians cannot just get onto the objective. Foster once again has actually gotten on the objective. Foster is the MVP right now, actually playing the objective. And I think, oh, hold on a second. Tahoe and CTR Tick, they've actually flanked around, and this is the Russian attack fob. They actually might knock it out. If they're able to, they can cut off the resupply and reinforcements for the Russians here as this infantry push starts to just slowly chip away. But they have a good little, let's get up on top, Opal, Aurelian, and Eagle. They're on top. You can see the outlines. Actually knocks out a Russian moving right to left. And just good visibility from here. Don't have to worry too much about the sandstorm. And now, hold on a second. You actually have Russians making plays. Enzo pushing in. And almost gets Indy's shadow. Indy's shadow has to pull out a bandage. Stop the bleeding. And Enzo takes out Seb with the flank. Enzo. And he knocks out Shadow as well. What a push. Russian infantry just tearing through the French. And he's going to clear it. It's just a handful of Russians left on the objective. And nothing is happening.
No, I haven't seen the tank yet. I have a tow looking down on the thing.
Leclerc is on the main road. They're watching this MSR here. The T-72. Kion and Micah, we're going to go down and see if they can't. Looks like they're trying to get eyes on. This is a French anti-tank team.
T-64 on us. T-72 on us, please. We need backup, Leclerc.
See the rear of that T-72 just poking out. And if they can get a good tracking shot on this. Engine on. And, oh, there you go. Might be a perfect shot. Oh, you need to be patient if you're AT here. Oh my goodness, field goal. Oh no, it's a double wipe.
Alors, c'est fini de suite. Ouais.
Unbelievable. Just that T-72 doesn't even get scratched by the first rocket flying right over. Commander was just Johnny on the spot. Knocks out 1, 2, bang, bang like that. T-72 is going to keep on rolling. The Leclerc, you can see he's actually going to be moving all the way up north. And hold on a second. Helicopter just flew out of bounds. Welcome to modded maps. Rip Bozo. T-72 is flanking around, and he's actually looks like he's trying to flank around to the main road. Squad 5, this is their mark, and this actually might end up being a good tank fight. T-72 pushing up on the west side to the main road. Leclerc pushing west on the main road. And the infantry fight, it's still... We're going to keep an eye on the infantry fight as the tanks move into position. Oh, actually, hold on. They're about to do it. Leclerc is moving up. T-72 is also moving up. We're going to get Leclerc POV here. As we do, we'll take a look at school once again. Major disappointment, Varsity Optical, Eagle, Aurelian. They are just holding steady on this. The fob is dug down. We did have that little infantry squad push out and dig down the radio, so very good infantry to get out. That was the main attack fob for the Russians. One attack fob here. This is a French defense fob, French defense fob, French defense fob. Oh no, sorry, Russian. No, this is French, isn't it? No, Russian. I might be. This is the original French one. Oh, that's a Russian combat NG in it. So these are all French spawn points. So you actually, hold on a second. Leclerc moving down the MSR. And he needs to be looking ahead of him. T-72 right down this road, just a few hundred meters away. But the visibility with the sandstorm is going to be tough. Oh, actually moves around. And we'll have to see. Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me? Shoots through that. I don't understand. I don't think it's actually hitting. I think he sees. I don't even understand what's going on. Engined Leclerc. I think what we're seeing right now is just Russian engineering phasing through walls. And Leclerc, I don't think he's even going to get one shot off him. He's not. Leclerc's going to feel really hard done by, to be honest. And T-72 is going to easy pop. That felt a little weird. I'm not going to lie, guys. I might be calling shenanigans on that one. Hold on a second. I don't know if this... I don't know if the building is actually rendering for the Russian. Oh, it's not. Oh, that's too bad. Look at that.
Okay, we are back.
The building isn't rendering.
-3.
Ah. It's not the Russians' fault. Look, we're gonna zoom in and we're gonna start right when we get here. It should probably start. Yep, there it is. Oh, that's too bad, dude. That's just too bad. So right when we get about here, there it is, and that's just unfortunate. That is just unfortunate. So Russians aren't doing anything wrong. It's just, guys, this is a modded map. Obviously, some things they need to adjust their LOS. It's called LOS, right? LOD, sorry, LOD. The draw distance for some of these. LOD to fix the LOS, right?
Or something, 'cause we got hit through a house.
I just watched that. You guys, unfortunately, that from their angle, the building didn't render. I went and checked it. It's super bad luck, dude. They saw it.
Really?
Yeah, it sucked. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, just unfortunate. So don't feel too hard
Yeah.
done by. It's just that weird, right where they were at, it rendered it. Or it didn't render it. Like 5 more feet up and you've been safe.
Oh my. Yeah.
That sucks,
Do you have
dude.
artillery?
That sucks. Okay, so I'm sure a lot of y'all right now are saying, "Oh my God, these modded, these people who are making the map. How can you do?" The reason that you do this and why it's so hard to make a map is you need to find the perfect distance for your rendering, which allows people to play well but also have appropriate frames. This is actually a really big problem in Hell Let Loose. It's what, Stalingrad, right? If you play Stalingrad and Hell Let Loose, if you just go up in a building, you can see almost the entire damn map. Like nothing renders. So they need to find. They're trying to find maybe a good distance.
Squad 2.
So it's just unfortunate. In the meantime, though, school has been secured, knocking out that... Oh, hold on a second. Russians have pulled off a massive defense. They've actually kept their radio up. They lost a whole bunch of infantry. Hold on a second. Do we still have... Fortified Farm is still up, so looks like the French might be able to cap Fort Farm after they cap school, but Russians able to keep their attack fob up. Just a really good defense. Oh, these are... Oh, they have a big-ass mortar. Hold on, I forgot about this. Where's the big-ass mortar? There it is. Okay. Say to yourself the round size of a French mortar. Say to yourself in the comments, in the whatever, it's not your typical mortar. I forget how big it is. It is a big-ass mortar, though. Hold on a second. Let's check it out. There it is. Look at this absolute unit. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. It's
Do you have assets right now?
it's like 100 and... Is it 100? No, not 120. Is it 100? It's at least 100, yeah? I want to say it's 120. Because it reminds me kind of like a colonial field cannon. But the, no, it's not as big. It cannot be 120. It is not 80. I don't know. I don't know. If you know, let me know. Post in here. Well, either way, that's what you get with modded maps. And modded factions. That's something that... This is the type of stuff I love to see in Squad. You know, having just a regular, 82 millimeter mortar, I think that's the regular round that the NATO factions use. And that's no fun.
Back up here for
All right,
farm, enemy tank
school
inbound.
is being defended now. We're going to fly all over to Fort Farm because the Russians are defending Fort Farm with armor. It is, and they now have infantry spawning in. Hold on a second. It was all about school. But look, Fort Farm was 50% captured, and now the Russians are holding on. 153 tickets for the French, 206 for the Russians, and it's all on the vehicles right now.
Commander, do you have a toy brush?
Slow tracking down a vehicle out west, and hold on a second.
2 minutes.
Okay.
French Puma, or Super Puma rather, right? Flying right over the objective area. And that's where it is, this circular dome. East side completely secured by the French. West side, you're having Russian infantry starting to pour in. Tiger Avicii just rolling right through the points. But this tank is just right on the objective. I want to see if they're not... they haven't called in anything yet.
We need to push on 145.
Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. The T-72 had just seen the helicopter, and he's going to wait to just pop him as he comes up. T-72 couldn't ask for an easier helicopter kill. There it is. T72, easiest fly swatting of his life. And followed up with another missed anti-tank round. Oh, that is just horrible. Outskirts of Duenza is a no-fly zone. T72 locking it down, and you can see that Bani Chongo unfortunately just misses. French infantry can't do anything against this, and once again trying to see if they want to call in something. This T72, I'm surprised he hasn't moved. Cold gets absolutely blasted by him.
I got artillery coming. Artillery is coming. I need a marker.
T72 allowing, this is why it's good not to just play World of Tanks. You want to get up in personal with your infantry, and oh my goodness, ATGM misses. It wasn't an ATGM, it was the actual tandem round. I think it was Boobly. Tandem round flies right by the T72. French anti-tank just making a meal out of everything here. Haven't been able to land a single shot on target with this T72. Artillery wants to be called down. You can see now it's just about to be secured. Infantry are just pouring in from the west side. Russian infantry now securing the point. You can see this is the dome and primarily Russian controlled. A handful of French infantry just along this tree line off to our right side of the screen. And I think they called in artillery. Oh, look at that artillery. That's going to go from right about Cap Crisix all the way off to our left side of the screen here. This is going to be a big boom, and it's going to be danger close for the French off to our right. Russian helicopter flying a little low.
We're losing it,
Be
guys.
careful.
We desperately need
Fortified
that tank.
farm, now 25%. Yeah, it looks like that's going to be a no-go. Infantry just getting torn to shreds. Tank just doing whatever he wants, and that's allowing the infantry behind him to fill in the gaps. T-72 hits a mine! Fantastic mine placement. T-72 detracked right on the outside of Fort Farm. That's going to allow the infantry right off to our... Oh, there it goes! Finally, anti-tank round hits the T-72, but only just one into the side of them. Artillery landing behind them. It's going to be just out of range for that T-72.
Sorry, guys.
Another defensive smoke. That was actually really good timing on it. Oh, and there you go. FAMAS comes in. And he kills the crewman. Decrewed. Only one crewman left. Or rather, maybe two. No, they both went down. It's only one left. Umba and the second crewman, driver and commander, had dismounted to try to repair it. Abdil Javier actually able to completely decrew this tank, and that is a huge play. Trying to see where exactly the tandem. Boobly is right behind us here. Oh, and there it is. Smacks into the T-72. And T-72 is hurting. You can see the smoke. And that is a French anti-tank as well. He's going up to make sure there's no other crewmen trying to get out. Now you have a helicopter, Russian helicopter trying to provide air support. There you go. AT just raining in. T-72 is getting swarmed, and there you go. Infantry support on the south side mops up the other crewman that was trying to get into that T-72. Boobly. You're going to see him right in the center of your screen. He has the winning shot, the kill shot. Oh my God, he whipped it! Whip! How in the world did he miss it? T-72 is somehow alive. And he, oh my goodness! JQR with the coax actually mowing down that entire French anti-tank team. My voice is cracking. It's causing me to go through my 5th puberty. I cannot believe this tank is still alive. French, you gotta get a hold of yourselves. And now you have the hip coming in with some air support. You have a gunner actually laying in some close air support, keeping their heads down. They are, oh, hold on a second. You now have a combat engineer. Are they gonna do what the anti-tank couldn't? Now you have a Tiger coming in. They're trying to help support him. You say he's trying to yell C4, and the Tiger's coming in. Is he gonna save it? Oh, knocks out one, knocks out two. No way. The Tiger coming in. Just a massive, massive support. You got air, you got land, you got some brave gunners. Now the question is, did they actually get a C4 down? Oh, you have, he's actually running. Oh, yes, he sees the mine. You see him. Avicii digging down the mine. Oh, I absolutely love this. What a team player. He knew some shenanigans were up. He digs down one mine. He's going to see the other mine right here. This is a team player. No C4. They went for the double mine, and that will clear it. Avicii. Or is it Avicii? No, Gomez. Sorry. Gomez. Got to give him the right name shout out. Gomez A3 with the huge play to save the tank. Still no additional crewmen up just yet. I'm trying to see Ghost Player, Ryder coming in. Oh, Soldier coming in. Soldier, Clint. Are they going to be able to get it up? He pulls out the repair kit. No, he's going for the revive first. Oh my goodness, the crew has made it back. It ain't over yet. You still have Boobly laying down prone. Can he get this one on target? He's loading his tandem round. You can see in the outline right in the center of your screen. This is for the kill. If he lands this shot, it is donezo.
BTR just rolled by, he's going west.
Now here's the question. Does he have an actual shot? Looks like he's trying to line it up. T-72 fires off at the infantry. Oh, and Gomez! He's protected him. Gomez takes the tandem round. He has to jump out and put out the fire. But that is a million times better. Oh, hold on a second. Crewman gonna go save the Tiger now. Oh, can he put it out in time? He's got the wrench out. And the fire is out. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Boobly now trying to push with his rifle. He might see Oomba coming around. And Boobly going for the kill with his rifle. And he's running right in the middle. Oh my goodness, he knocks out Oomba. Can he get Gomez? He going for the knife. He knifes Soldier Clint and Gomez. Oh my goodness, Gomez dies to overpressure. Now Chris, 1571. What is happening on this tank? Oh my god, Boobly did it! Boobly with the tank wipe. What is happening in this game?
BTR south.
But the tank is up. Oh my goodness. The tank is up. JQR repositions. He has friendly infantry all around him. Dry Smokes. Boobly is just watching in pain as the tank he's tried so hard to kill just drives away and spits smoke in his face. What is even happening right now? Oh my goodness. JQR. That is the victory drive away. T-72 has had everything thrown at him. And oh my goodness, there's the crew right there. Oomba and Soldier Clint And in the meantime, guys, 19 tickets left for the French. Have they lost everything? No, school is still being secured. Oh my goodness, I have no idea. Maybe French vehicles just blowing up, infantry dying, but there you go. Radio goes down to end it. 151 tickets for the Russians, 0 for the French. What a play by the Russians on the in there to just hold on and keep that T-72 alive. 159 kills, 220, 57 revives to 70. What a game. GG's.